Hey you all, it's Cherie Nicole on the go. You know I have to make my videos in the car because I'm always moving, shaking and moving. Baby's in the back seat, he's asleep. Ooh, thank goodness I'm on my way to the store, then the kids' school. But anyway, I wanted to talk about leave out. Some of my clients were asking me about how to protect your leave out when you have a sew-in. So this is a good hair tip today. The topic today is leave out, okay? So leave out is when you have a sew-in and you leave some natural hair out. So this is my sew-in right here. Actually, it's not a sew-in, it's a clip-in unit. But it's a curly one, and I leave my natural hair out just to give it a more realistic look. So that's what most women do. They leave a little bit of their natural hair out so that it will blend in a lot better with your hair extensions. However, some neglect their leave out, and you don't want to neglect your leave out, okay? You want your leave out to be nice and healthy so it'll blend in good with your hair weave. What's the point of having a nice hair weave, sew in, yes, and then your leave out is looking like crispy bacon? Yeah, no. So to protect your leave out, here are some hair tips for today, okay? So number one, for your leave out, if you have a straight hair extensions and you have to flat iron your leave out, what you want to do is you want to use like a nice little thermal spray before you flat iron your hair. Make sure your flat iron is not on high, okay? Some of us think that your flat iron has to be on like 400, 500, 600 degrees because, you know, flat irons don't even get that hot. But I mean, you know what I mean. Like, you don't have to have your flat iron on full blast all the time. Just cut it down halfway and do your touch-ups, okay? Because if you flat iron your leave out a lot, you'll start seeing your hair break off at the top, okay? So you want to use a thermal spray, and you also want to use something like a nice little oil or serum on your hair, like daily, every other day, like coconut oil, chia, BioSilk, stuff like that is what I like to use. It's really lightweight. It won't weigh your leave out. It won't weigh it down, but at least it will keep it healthy, okay? Tip number two is, you see I have my part on my left-hand side, but you might want to switch your leave out sometimes. So if I see some of my clients, their leave out is looking a little scary, I go, okay, we got to switch your part, okay? So we're going to have to switch your part and put it over here and switch it to the right, or make your part in the middle. Or if you have a lot of leave out, maybe next time let's leave a little bit less leave out so that it gives your hair a rest as well. Let's see, another tip is to opt for a full weave, okay? Sometimes when my clients leave out is looking a little crunchy, I'm like, okay, you're gonna get a full weave today. I know you may not like it, but we're gonna just braid it all up, protect it all up. So we're gonna get a closure, we're gonna get a frontal, or we're just gonna do a full weave and let all your hair rest, okay? So that's another thing that you could do to protect your leave out. Because you know how you wear sew-ins a lot and then you take them out and then all your hair that's underneath the sew-in is really nice and it's growing and it's protected. But, you know, this leave out, you know, you really want to take care of it because, you know, it's subjected to a lot of things. You know, it's subjected to the climate outside. It's subjected to you brushing it all the time and flat ironing it all the time. So you take your sewing out and all this hair back here that you've had braided up in here is all pretty. And then your leave out is looking like this. Not cool. Not cool. So that means you need to like give it a rest or something like that. Okay. So, oh, one more bonus tip. Edges. Okay, that's a whole nother video in itself. However, that's considered leave out too, because when I do my client sew-ins, I always leave their edges out because edges are the first thing to get snatched up and will be gone. Okay, so I always leave a little bit of edges out. So you need to protect your edges as well. So for your edges, you want to use a little thermal spray on your edges too if you need to flat iron it. Avoid the flat iron altogether and just get some really bomb edge control. I love haircare edge control. I love Design Essentials Sleek Max edge controls, and there's some other ones out there that you might like as well. So just get you a really good edge control so you don't have to put no heat on your hair. So I didn't put any heat on my hair.